Today, I'm tackling two of the biggest peaks in the region, Mount Rosa and Almagre. It's about 26 miles round trip, with about 10 of those being today and 16 tomorrow. A lot of this is going to be above 11,000 feet, and the snow is deep up there.
With all the snow I expected to encounter and nighttime temperatures forecast to be in the low 20s, I had a lot of extra gear on this trip, and my pack was going to be really heavy. Just the snowshoes alone added 5 pounds to my pack weight. Nonetheless, I made really good time up the trail toward Mount Rosa.
This is the worst part. It's about 2,000 feet and 2 miles, but I'm almost done with it.
But as I crested the final ridge, the snow started to get really deep. Even with snowshoes, this slowed me down a lot. Mount Rosa has some of my favorite views in the area, and with the wind surprisingly calm for this time of year, I just took some time to soak it in.
I got about 3 miles, I think, before I get to camp, set up my tent, and maybe make a fire. That'd be really nice.
I was in a little bit of a hurry because I was racing daylight, but I was still just really enjoying being out in the woods. It was beautiful.
Alright, well, I made it to bed, had a nice fire, melted 3 liters of snow, so I've got fresh water in the morning, and I'm beat. It's time to hit the hay. Well, good morning. It's really cold out this morning, so I'm trying to soak in this sun, thaw out a little bit. Got about 16 miles today, but about 10 of those are downhill, so we'll see. First 6 are going to be tough. Got a long day ahead of us.
The trek up Almagre was a little tougher than the day before. Even though it was less elevation, I hadn't slept great, and when your head isn't in it, that makes it all the more difficult.
Alright, I think I'm halfway up between where I slept and the summit of Almagre. Check this out. Almost to the level of Mount Rosa. Got an awesome view of the mountain from up here.
Most of the trail up is just a steep old Jeep road. Add in varying snow depths and conditions, and you can see why this part really took it out of me.
Alright, made it to the summit of Almagre. It's windy as heck up here, so I'm gonna take a few pictures and make my way down. Maybe I can get down before dark.
I had mapped out a shortcut that would cut off about 5 miles of my descent. What I didn't know was that the shortcut would provide me with the sketchiest section of this hike yet, and just when I was already exhausted. I stopped filming, but the toughest part of this hike was actually the descent down Almagre. I went through this giant talus field where every single rock would move on every step, and it was just mentally and physically exhausting. After that, I got back down onto a trail and only had 8 miles to get down to Cheyenne Canyon, where I ran out of food, I ran out of water, and just the exhaustion was just way too much to film. But I eventually made it back down safe, and now I've only got Pikes Peak left. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because Pikes Peak is gonna be beautiful. I'll see you next week.
Well, that was super sketchy, but I'm back on the trail. Only 7 or 8 miles to go.